That's a good sign. His number, it's Hazuki's. It's Kaworu Hazuki. It's Tsukijima, right? The hell were you doing? I'm sorry. I was busy running away. Running from a security guard? No, a policeman. Called out to me by the path near the shrine, so I ended up bolting without thinking. Fortune said I had excellent luck today. How these things happen to me? It's the waste. Nah, she probably won't like that. That was unfortunate. Yeah, spirit chasing you is exciting, but I'm just exhausted when it's the police. Now that I finally gotten away, I called you. Where are you right now? Railroad across Kintoki, you know it? Yeah. Kintoki near Kisoji Station, and on the complete opposite end of Yamato Shrine. It's pretty far. Must have been desperate to get away. Where are you at? Outside my place. Ah, so your motorcycle's in front of you. Yeah. Hey, Kijima? Coaxing note enters her voice. I have a bad feeling. I'd love it if you came and picked me up. Nah, it's okay. That'd be great. Thanks, I'll make it worth your while. Worth my while? Alright, I'll be waiting. What, are you gonna do a little song and dance for me? Guess I'm firing up my bike and going to pick up Hazuki. Removing the cover and sliding into the seat, I rev the engine a few times because I can. People are fucking sleeping, asshole. Keep it down. Machine rumbles to life, the vibrations familiar, like an old friend. I go fast and fast, becoming one with the night breeze. This feeling, when all my worries and doubts disappear from my head, I welcome it back every time. Oh, this spot's gonna be used a couple times if we're gonna see this now. The railroad crossing in Kintoki should be around here somewhere. They wouldn't just draw a unique background if they're not gonna use it multiple times. But where's Hazuki? Greetings, Kijima. Hazuki steps out of the shadows dressed as Momo Kudasai. Many thanks for coming for me. Why are you dressed like that? Why else? As I said over the phone, it is to make this worth your while. It must be significantly more pleasing to ride with Momo Kudasai without Kaworu Hazuki, yes? I mean, you're the same person, right? You're just putting on an act. I mean... By your expression, you don't care. How very like you. Ah, that's right. Oh man, voice given out. Before we depart, tell me what was it about? What it was about. What exactly is it? A vision you witnessed through the Urashima woman's blood. You had promised that you'd tell me later. Alright, I did say that. Tell her about how I saw Ami trapped somewhere and all alone. I see. I'm really very glad that Ami is alright. I don't know where the hell she might be though. It's possible. You might learn more from here on out. What do you mean? Kaguya seems to have a particular interest in you, Kijima. I'm sure using Ami is how she'll ensure that she'll get to play with you again. But she's a hostage. She's got balls. I'm positive that Kaguya will appear before you once again, and you'll have to go after another spirit like before. That is my premonition. Hazuki's just guessing. But when she says it so seriously dressed as Momo Kudasai, I'll admit I'm almost convinced. It's like she's a mystical prophet or something, telling me a prophecy. However, don't run off on your own, Kijima. When the time comes, I, Momo Kudasai, will assist you once more. I'm sure Amanome will lend a hand as well. You can count on us. Got it. How about that? An honest response from you. Now then, it's best if we get going. I'm bound to make a stir if I'm found the way I look now. Hazuki puts my spare helmet on and climbs on behind me. Ready at your discretion, Kijima. I slowly release the clutch and accelerate. She's fine with being dropped off in my place. It'd attract too much attention to go to hers. It's close anyway, so it won't take long to get there. Yeah, finding out that she's, like, riding along with a boy on a motorcycle, yeah, no, she'd fucking get tossed out the idle industry in a fucking second. Can't drive all out since Hazuki's not wearing the right clothes for riding. We're going slow under the speed limit, but night breeze still feels nice. A lot happened today. Everything that happened at Yamato Shrine. Okay, I admit that I felt a chill when the Urashima woman chased after us, but I won in the end, and she disappeared. I found out something. There are ways to defeat spirits. That should mean Kakuya has a weakness too. I need info on Kakuya. Maybe that Bond guy knows something. He and I need to talk. That is, if he's not buried by the Yamanome family yet. I can feel Hazuki's hands on my hips gripping me tightly. She could be nervous. Maybe I can reassure her by touching her knee? How should I touch it? With a neutral expression. Because I don't want to be really enthusiastic about it. I'll just leave her alone. Momo Kudasei, the occult idol. To me, she's Kaworu Hazuki. I expect her to give up early on all this and run away. It's tougher than I imagined. I know she's worried about Ami, but that's not the only thing that's driving her. She was serious when she said her life was all about ghosting a cult. She's just as crazy as me and Amanome, an outlaw bucking society. There's something wrong with her. Looks like she's gotten used to the motorcycle vibration. She's humming. Doesn't take us long to reach my apartment. And here we are. The wig and the tattoo come off, and now Momo Kudasei is back to Kaworu Hazuki. Still can't believe how fast she does it. Thanks, Kijima. Maybe I'll buy a motorcycle. Pretty nice. Feel like it'd provide a lot of inspiration for a new song. Well, writing composing is done by someone else. I'm just the image. Damn, a little too real. Oh yeah, you sing. May not look it, but I am an idol. I know you don't keep up with the trends, but even you have to have at least heard this song. She begins to sing. The melody is familiar. It's the song Ami said is my ringtone. I like it, it's a good song. The singing cuts off. Hazuki looks troubled. What's wrong? It's weird, but I suddenly feel embarrassed. Singing so passionately in the middle of the night on the street. I feel like I'm drunk. That was Wander Rabbits, as sung by Kaworu Hazuki. This was the main theme for last year's movie, and even made it into the top song charts. Tons of money gets involved when Momo Kudasei sings, but I'm sure this is fine for Kaworu Hazuki. So, what do you think? I like it. I'll have to buy the CD. Thanks so much. Well, I think I'm going to head home now. Thanks a lot for today. Pretty sure things would have gone really bad if you hadn't been there. Real quick, I'm curious. No. I guess I can't access any of the logs. And you were also pretty cool. Well, good night. Hazuki's steps are light as she dashes down the empty street. Hopefully we weren't being watched by Bon. That'd fucking suck for her image. She claimed she was too tired to walk, but looks like she still has some energy. May as well head inside and go to bed. First thing I do when I step inside is take a shower. All that sweat is getting rank. Finally I have time to sit down and relax. Alright. I message Amanome and tell him Hazuki is fine. I have nothing else I need to do today. I should go to bed soon. This I think is what I wanted. Culprit murder victim Himiko Shimizu, of course disposed of in lake, midwife arrested, Ujima woman Himiko wanted to know if child was alive, baby Tatsumi was safe after the incident. So this would have been the me being told you fucked up if I gave the death certificate. Right. That's all I wanted to know. To hit the bed. Yeah. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. The Udoshima woman's disappeared. I've been saved. I still have no idea where Ami is. Kaki is the one who abducted her. Is this game of hers going to keep going? Will I be able to survive? Nice pass since what went down at Yamato Shrine. I'll admit to being curious about the fallout, so I swung by the shrine during the day, but area around it was closed off. I bet it's because they found a drowned body. Also because of the fucking smashed windows, maybe? Who could that be? I open the door. Yo, how's it going? Amanome stands there, smiling his usual smile. He barges right in without waiting for me to answer. I planned to stop by earlier, but things got busy, so I was held up. Did you have something you had to do? You're so careless. I had to clean up the mess from last night. Taking care of the mess? I made arrangements so the cops won't suspect us. After all, we made quite the ruckus. Plus, that security guard is missing. Oh, that's right. I managed to find the guy safe and sound. Can't seem to answer any questions, though, even when the cops press him for details. Must have been scared shitless, although it has nothing to do with me. What about Bon, the journalist? He's got pictures, doesn't he? Isn't that bad? He'll keep his mouth shut. We're still in negotiations. Besides, there's nothing in it for him if he talks. Just a thanks and a pat on the back. So in that sense, we can trust him. I don't really like how he's got us by the scruff. Makes me uneasy. That's all I have to report. How about we call it a day? This could have been all done over the phone. No reason for you to come all the way here. I thought I'd stop by while I was out on my walk. Oh, has Kakia made contact with you? No, not yet. I see. Looks like the days with you wrapped around the little lady's fingers will continue. Let me know if anything happens. Later. With a wave, Amanome leaves. For once, the night ends with nothing happening. Well, that was quick. Let's go to bed. No, go to bed. Watch the flute start, like right now. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Amanome's been a big help. I'm more grateful than he knows. But should I keep him caught up in this? Feels like I'm taking advantage of his kindness. With those thoughts running through my mind, I go to bed. On my way back from the Black Rabbit, I stopped in the convenience store to buy some dinner. All Natsumi wasn't at the bar. She must have been with the police again. Hey, you there. A voice calls out from behind me. Another important person, given by the fact that there's a portrait. Belongs to a tall woman with sharp eyes. Going by her shoulders and forearms, she's definitely trained her body well. Stand a fair fight as a competitor in the underground match. Akira Kijima, right? Would you come with me for a second? Here's my credentials. Woman pulls out a black bifold and flips it open. It says Police Department Inspector Reina Owe under a picture of her face. It looks like she's a detective. Thanks for your cooperation, Keysmash. I'd like to hear about what happened to Ami. I already told your co-workers everything. Ask them. Every time I have to talk to the cops, I end up belligerent. Probably the bad influence of hanging around a Yakuza's son. Of course, I've looked through all the records, I must say. The details are rather strange. See, the kidnapper's a girl in traditional dress. Is that true? Officer who questioned me said the same thing. I don't expect you to believe me. Come on. Now, don't say that. We don't have any leads yet, so any information you can give us is gonna help. Ami's mother comes to the station every day. We want to give her peace of mind that the investigation is moving forward, you understand? I've already told you guys everything. I'm hungry. Leave me alone. I see. I guess that's it then. Here's my card. Contact me if you remember anything else. I'll play it in character. I'll remain neutral. Doesn't look like you care. Pretty ballsy. By the way, you seem to get along well with Seiji Yamanome. Pretty sure I don't have to tell you why, but you should avoid hanging around with him. Shut it. It doesn't concern you. It's just a friendly warning. You should listen to it. I'm hearing that you've been meeting with him secretly at night. If it starts becoming an issue, I'll have to tell the juvie boys about it. If you've got the time to watch us, hurry up and find Ami. Or does the police have too much time on their hands? You got me there. I'll take your advice and return to my work, if you'll excuse me. Oe's tall figure moves away. Sounds like the cops have their eye on Amanome, too. Being part of a Yakuza family is tough. Well, in his case, I'm pretty sure he brought it upon himself. Yeah, he's into some shit. There she is! This is... I didn't even hesitate. Bolt outside following the sound of the flute. Music stops. This is the same place I met Kakuya before. Guess it's her favorite spot. Cold, damp wind blows. Have you tried bringing a camera at some point? Maybe take a picture of her. Good evening. The air in the underpass freezes at the same time Kakuya appears, yet I'm dripping with sweat. You beat the Urashima woman. That's amazing. Kakuya lost, but it was so fun. Don't fuck with me. I thought of the next game already. We're playing the Kubitarou of Kintoki game. There's Kintoki, so that place we went to is definitely going to be reused. Okay. Kubitarou. Look for Kubitarou of Kintoki. If you don't play with Kakuya, you'll disappear too. And Ami will never come back. How long is this fucking game gonna keep going? Well, till Kakuya wins, of course. Kakuya doesn't like losing. See you. Well, fuck you too. Kakuya melts into the darkness. Damn. A new game has started. New game plus. I better investigate who this Kubitarou of Kintoki is. What should I do? I almost nothing about horror stories and the occult, so the name doesn't ring a bell. Even so, I can't bother Amanome and Hazuki with this. I don't doubt I'd get help if I asked, but I don't really want to. With what happened with the Urashima woman, it's too dangerous to get others involved. One step at a time. All I need is to search the internet and read some occult magazines. It's late. Bookstore's already closed, though. I'll start tomorrow. And so, the days of death following me start up again. I go home and scarf down a quick dinner. Might be wise to go to bed early so I'm ready tomorrow. I'll do as you advise. Yeah. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Kaguya's finally shown herself. Kubitarou of Kintoki. That's the next spirit I'm after. Starting tomorrow, the game is starting over. From morning to night, I checked every single bookstore and library in Kisoji, with no luck. Not a single scrap of info on Kubitarou of Kintoki. Shit, can't find anything. When it got late, I switched to looking online, but came up just as empty. Can't believe I'm stuck already. Damn idiot. Good morning. Hasuki, what are you doing here? This place has been on my walking route lately. I saw the light on, so I got curious. What are you looking up online? Ghost pictures? Or maybe something naughty? Don't make me punch you. I've got a feeling our management would have a fucking issue with that shit. Also, Kazuki would have issue with that too. Yo, how's it going, buddy? Oh, did I interrupt something? You too, Amanome? Why? What else? I'm here for Miss Natsume. I thought maybe I could finally see her today. My luck's been horrible recently. As Amanome talks, he glances over at the laptop in front of me. Damn, still have Kubitarou of Kintoki typed in the search bar. What's this? Kubitarou? Oh, I know. It's the name of a spirit, right? Did you meet up with Kakuya? Keeping mum, I see. You forget, I know you very well. You're thinking of being the cool guy who doesn't want to get other people involved or something. Gah. I bet you're panicking because you can't find any information though, am I right? No fair, Kijima. You're keeping spirit things from me. I want to know. Tell me. I don't think I can avoid it at this point. I give up. I share everything that I heard from Kakuya. Kubitarou of Kintoki, huh? It's one I don't know. Wait, back up. You, the mistress of all the cult, don't know. Yeah, I've never heard the name before. Damn, it must be really obscure. And you know I don't know. I'm not even sure I want to know for my own sanity. But if you say Kintoki around here, it can only refer to one place. Kintoki is a suburb north of Kisoji Station, located on the other side of the railroad crossing where I picked up Hazuki a few days ago. He might know something. Hey, Marahashi. Yes, sir. Hey, how are you doing? Looking sharp as always, Kijima. Didn't know you were here. Master Seiji told me to wait outside. Man, this AC feels so good. I'm completely sweaty. Marahashi, you grew up in Kintoki, didn't you? You ever heard of the name Kubitarou of Kintoki? Maybe it's an urban legend or ghost story or something. Kubitarou of Kintoki. Could be that. You know something? Maybe. A little. I heard rumors recently about some dog killings that's been going on in Kintoki. Oh, I saw that on the news. Something about a lot of dogs being killed lately. So it's going on in Kintoki. Cops are investigating it already. There's bumped up patrols in the city, day and night. It's a pain getting anywhere. What's this have to do with Kubitarou? There's a rumor. People are saying the one doing it is Kubitarou of Kintoki. Culprit is a spirit? I want to know more, Maru. Huh? Is that supposed to be me? Ah, sorry. I shortened your name. Sounds rough. It sounds round, and so are you, so... You don't like it? No, it's cool. I'm cool. Since you look like Momo. It's like Momo herself is calling me that. I don't mind. What a bittersweet feeling. What are you getting all excited for, Tubby? Hurry up and tell us about Kubitarou. Yes, sir. I'll go ahead and start. This is what I heard from my older sister who lives in Kintoki. Hey, have you heard about what's been happening at Kintoki? Oh yeah, the dog killings. I heard this from other people, but one day late at night, the neighborhood association's chairman took his dog for a walk. He usually does them before sunset, but he was so busy that day that they went out at night. Passes a transmission tower on his walk that people call Kintoki Tower. In front of it sits an old mini shrine. The old-fashioned chairman was deeply religious, so he made a manju offering to the shrine. But then his dog suddenly started growling. It never had happened on any of the previous walks. The chairman thought it strange, especially since everything around him looks normal. But then the dog escalated to barking. Anxious, he urgently tried to shush it. It was late. The sound would disturb the neighbors. But the dog was barking like it lost its mind. Chairman was becoming concerned when suddenly a low voice came from behind. Have head? I'm sorry, is this a proposition? He was so frightened that he couldn't turn around. The whole time this was going on. The dog was barking at someone behind him, but suddenly the barking stopped. Jolted back to his senses, the chairman spun toward his dog, only to see the animal collapse in a pool of bright red blood. And they say the dog was missing its head. Chairman escaped safe and sound, but rumors say other owners have been killed trying to protect their pets, and their heads were cut off. It's possible that it's the ghost of Kubitarou of Kintoki, a murderer who killed in Kintoki a long time ago. Man, these dumb people. Immediately turning to the supernatural to explain any weird thing that happens. Could just be some nutcase. Amaname bounces back from his frozen state surprisingly quickly. Seems his experience with the Urashima woman mellowed him out a bit towards ghost and horror. This guy, Kubitarou of Kintoki. He was a big guy who lived in Kintoki way before I was born. My granny would tell me he was a really cruel man. He cut off the heads of animals, dogs and cows and the like, and collect them. Wow, that's awful. I wonder why. Maybe he was performing a black magic ritual. I don't know that much. Hey, Marahashi. The rumor earlier, you said Kubitarou was a murderer, yeah? Does that mean he was also collecting human heads? Yeah, sounds like. That's what all my friends and family back in Kintoki say. Well, actually, my granny didn't bring up the part where he was a murderer that much. She'd always just talk about the animal heads. Looks like the rumor is discrepancies. Rumors are unreliable, after all. It's common for there to be a slight differences in the telling. It might be wise to take this one with a grain of salt, Akira. Gotta follow up on it, though. It's just like the Urashima woman. Right, there are no other leads. Hey, Maru, you don't have anything else on Kubitarou? Well... Oh, that's right. I heard Kubitarou loved manjus. It's the one thing I get about him. I'm a sucker for manjus, too. What you like isn't important. Guess this is all we're getting out of Marahashi. So, what are you gonna do, Akira? Test the rumor, like I did last time, with throwing a rock. I'm gonna check if Kubitarou exists. Test the rumor, huh? Sure, that makes sense, but part of the rumor where you think of testing. Offer a manju. I wonder. Could be that walking a dog at night is a condition. Maybe. We can start by going to the tower. We could try other ideas after we get there. That's true. I'm down. I want to see this place for myself. I agree too. Maru, where's this Kintoki tower? I assume in Kintoki. Sounds like they're both planning on tagging along on this case too. Doubt I can stop them at this point. Walk through the shopping district by the station, then cross the railroad tracks. It's a straight shot from there. Can't get lost. You just gotta keep an eye out. Because of everything that's been going down, the cops are out patrolling at night too. Damn, it'd suck if they catch us. Can you get your police friend to deal with it, Amanome? No, not right away. I don't even know who's in charge of things there. Guess it's back to sneaking. I don't really get what's going on, but you're going to look for Kubitarou, right? I know my way around Kentucky. Want me to guide you? No, we don't need you. Thug face like you walking around with us, the police wouldn't hesitate to question us. But you're gonna face off against the crazy psycho who tears off dog heads. It's too dangerous. Can't stay behind you while putting yourself in danger, sir. You have that little faith in me? Yeah, you could say that. Rookie like you can't even collect properly. Shouldn't talk so big. Don't you agree, Akira? I'll stay neutral in this. You don't seem to care. Well, that's fine. Sir, you're really harsh. But he did give us information on Kubitarou. At this point, isn't he being more helpful than Amanome? Okay, yes. You did well providing us with info. You're always going on about how someone gave birth to twins or new products in stores. You're very skilled in gathering the least lucrative information. I'll give you that. Mr. Seiji. So, just keep collecting info on Kubitarou. And don't do anything unnecessary. Got it? Understood. Leave it to me. He nods vigorously, a huge smile on his face. I feel like I'm watching a bulldog getting praised by its owner. He's practically wagging a tail. Akira, Hazuki, sorry to keep you waiting. We should get going. We depart from Matahashi outside the bar and make our way toward Kisoji Station. You know, if he's just like a dog, maybe we should have brought him. Just in case. Need to go dog walking. Do you have head? Hey, I don't come cheap, mister. Well, we're here in front of the station, but I'm already seeing some pesky flies. He quirks his lips up in a small smile and his eyes flick over to the police station. There are 2 officers invisible inside. Come on, stop that. Everyone knows police and dogs bite if you make eye contact with them. That station there is actually in charge of canvassing all of Kentucky. If anything happens, they're the first responders. We should keep an eye on them. He's got a point. Lookout here would be good backup if things go south. Kentucky is through the shopping district and across the railroad crossing from here, right? We stopped near the crossing earlier, though I can't say I know much about Kentucky. Pretty sure the only thing it's famous for is Kentucky Manju. Wait, seriously? Aren't they disgusting? Word is the shopping district committee is really pushing sales. Anything to be famous. I'll buy you some sometime, Akira. That's okay. Amanome or Hazuki, who do I take with me on the investigation? I'll bring Amanome.
Okay.
Right, let's go. He still needs to see a ghost. Be careful. Right. Quick looks around. There's the caps. Should move quickly. There really should be a button to make this move faster. It's a building by the station with offices and cram schools. There should be... it looks like people are still inside at this hour. A few of the rooms still have lights on. Alright. Let's get to looking around. Small shrine's got a Jizo standing in it. Something's wrapped in front of the Jizo. The label says it's Kentucky Manju. These manju taste horrendous, but man, if they don't have an amazing selection of flavors. I put back the manju. Well, you're not going to take it with you? I won't stoop to stealing offerings. Blood. Alright. Don't know if there's anything else. Discolored section. I bet they put a sign out in front of the store when they're open. Huh. Back of the pillar is covered in lame graffiti. Okay. Where to now? Poster advertising a sale in the shopping district. The words on the poster urge people to come. In celebration of the 16th night, the shopping district's holding our annual Izayoi sale. A big sale, huh? I guess they call the 16th night Izayoi. I guess that's probably going to have some relevance later. I think the sign's made of wood. There's a cartoon octopus drawn on it. Seeing how some parts are almost illegible, the store might actually be pretty old. Soft drink vending machine. Nothing looks to be sold out. Wonder if they ever need to restock. Doesn't look to be anything interesting here. Crossing's open, finally. This thing makes you wait forever after it closes. Hurry, it's like if it closes again on us before we get across. Well, first and foremost, flower offering by the crossroad. No bloodstain. Flowers look fresh. Must have been offered by someone recently. Alright. Up next is just doing a good old pass. There we go, there's something. Crossing gate rod is scratched as something rubbed against it. Trees on the side of the road are rustling in the wind. It's a beautiful condo that was built recently. I don't sense anyone moving inside. Maybe they're sleeping or they're not home yet. Can you hear the far-off clatter of the train? Not much else here, though. Let's go. Something's crying from over by the fence. Do they have a dog over there? Entirely possible. There are yellow and black reflectors wrapped around the telephone pole. Closer look reveals marks that kind of look like scratches. Scratches by what? A dog? A ghost man? A dog ghost man? Who knows? It's eerily quiet. I wonder if it's because of the rumors the past few days. There's a shared garbage area for apartments. Open the lid and dig through the trash, but there isn't anything particularly interesting. Yay, trash. Eat the trash. So we've been walking a while now. Zamir, security a lot more lax than expected. Well, it works for us, though. You have to wonder if they can really keep the peace like this. Says the guy who disrupts the peace. What are you talking about? It's thanks to people like me that they even have jobs. It's an arrangement that's mutually beneficial. What a terrible world we live in. Now just who made it like this? Right then. Eek, is someone there? Interrobang. Cop appears out of nowhere by the side of the parking lot. Did he time that? Cop's smile looks rather forced. What are you doing out so late? Oh yeah, we're just... There's been a rash of dangerous, disturbing cases lately. You shouldn't wander about. I've seen the recent crime scene myself. It was gruesome. Mind if I ask you a few things? I'd like you to take some form of ID, just as a precaution. Not good. My record's not exactly clean. I've been busted once before for a fight. Probably be a problem if he finds out my name. Gonna have to dodge his questions somehow. A lot of people are reporting crazy supernatural things to the station for some reason. Seriously, the police aren't shamans. We don't deal with ghosts and the like. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you're cooperative. Weird. Cop's being really talkative. Maybe he doesn't like this sort of thing. Decision making. Alright. Bad choice. Hey, what was the case you mentioned earlier? Maybe a change of topic will distract them. I'm afraid we're not at liberty to discuss that. Why not? It's all anyone's talking about in my neighborhood. Any piece of info's fine. Just following orders, sir. Can I see your ID? Only if you tell me details, fair trade, right? I've told you that we're not allowed. Are you attempting to divert this conversation? A reason you don't want to show your ID? How about we have a little chat at the station? Come on, run. Hey. And we're gonna get called by the cops, and it's a bad game over. A bad game over, yes. How redundant. Fuck. Alright, so... what if I just... hey, look over there! That was... fucking Christ. Really? Hey, what's that over there? In a bid to distract him, I point to a spot far away that's too dark to see clearly. You mean that intersection? I'm not seeing anything there. No, further back by the pole at the intersection past that. Hey, come on now. You can't see that far. You shouldn't make things up. This guy doesn't look it, but he's a pro athlete. His eyesight is incredible. So I don't doubt he's seeing something. What was it then? I'm not gonna say you saw a ghost, are you? Psh, no way. There's no such thing as ghosts. Well, care to tell us what you saw? It's a giant man. No. Fuck, it probably dog. It was probably dog because I'm sure the gruesome incident that he saw earlier that was putting him off was probably a dog, so he'd probably get freaked the fuck out. He's big like a giant. Cop frowns. You know, you really shouldn't lie. A person like that should be easily spotted. Not only that, there's also that. Not making any sense. Just have a chat. And we're running, but I'm just gonna skip this. Alright, let's see if I'm right about the dog. Hell yeah. Yeah, because I'm sure he'd be like, fuck you talking about? You're trying to distract me if I was like, oh, go check yourself. It's a weird dog. Weird dog. Weird how? Can't say for sure as the thing ran off, but didn't have one. It didn't have what? He gulps loud. Did the officer say he gulps loudly? A head. Huh? You mean? Are you sure the incident is getting to you? That's probably it. Yeah, it's not possible. I'm sure you saw a regular dog. No freaking way there's a headless dog running around. Sounds like he's trying to convince himself. His face is paled. I think so too, but... So it's only a dog. You're just mistaken. No other explanation. Oh, how about we move to the station? I mean, we can relax here, can we? There's a chance the strange dog you saw might come out again. He's pretending to be fine, but the trembling voice and pale face are a dead giveaway. Maybe if I put the scare in him some more, he won't stay focused enough to question us. But if I go too far, it might snowball into a big deal. Okay, so don't go too far, but scare him. There we go. Perfect. Hold up. Takes my gaze over the cop's shoulder. What, is something there? He quickly spins around to look behind him. Well, I thought I saw something again. You mean over by that house with the red roof? There's a dark shadow near its gate. It's a little fuzzy, but it kind of looks like a dog. Gate's hiding it, so I can't see what the head looks like. Enough, alright? You guys are good to go. Hurry on home, okay? Don't take any detours. With his voice shaking almost as much as he is, the cop leaves us at a fast clip. Hell yes. That was close. Thank God that cop was a wuss. Normally a lie like that would be easily seen through. Sure, me playing along helped. So, what do you think of my acting? Hollywood should be knocking down my door, don't you think? You won't even get a cast in a middle school play. While we're joking around, I hear footsteps from behind. That cop come back. I cautiously turn and... seems like there was some trouble. It's Matahashi. He's holding a paper bag that he didn't have earlier. I eye it closely. Probably has a lot of manju in there. Oh, this? Thought you might need them, so I bought some Kintoki manju. Why here? Did you... I'm really sorry. Got curious, so I followed you. Please don't hurt me. If he's followed us this far, I doubt he'd turn back even if we told him to. Guide us then. This is your hometown, right? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kijima. I, Matahashi, will not fail to guide you. Speaking of, how far is this Kintoki Tower place from here? You're almost there, actually. See that transmission tower over there? Squint and look into the dim sky. There's a hazy outline of a giant metal tower. So that's it. Alright, let's rock.